willow tree. Just there is the entrance to the Kennet and Avon Canal. Let me get me brew. Good morning.
Morning.
You join us at last on the Kennet and Avon Canal.
On the dreaded Kennet and Avon Canal.
We absolutely adored the Thames.
We did, yeah, it was fantastic. Wide, wide, wide.
Very beautiful.
Beautiful.
And we didn't have any trouble mooring.
No trouble mooring.
It's a bit harder to moor.
No trouble mooring. No trouble mooring.
Are you a robot or something?
Yeah.
It is a bit harder to moor if you go on the Thames up towards Oxford, I think.
Yeah, there's apparently 40 spaces in the Beale Park area which were free for 24 hours. Have now been withdrawn thanks to protests from local fishing groups and the park owners, because apparently boaters, this is what we've been told, so don't quote us on this,
no.
Boaters were abusing the facilities and overstaying. So they've now removed those moorings. So
that could be quite tricky.
Yep.
But on the whole, we had an absolutely amazing time, didn't we?
We did, and a great Naga chicken.
Your Naga chicken, you're still talking about your Naga chicken.
Naga chicken.
He's not going to get another Indian takeaway until we get to Devizes.
No, I will. Yeah, I will. So, we're on the Kennet and Avon Canal and we're now heading back, hopefully towards the Long Pound before all the stoppages.
Yes, there's quite a few stoppages on the Kennet and Avon Canal, so it is going to put all the boaters into very short and small areas.
Yeah.
We're going to hope for the Long Pound,
yep,
which means there's 15 miles of no locks,
yep,
which would be ideal for winter. I've got a feeling everyone else is thinking the same thing.
So have I, but we'll see. We'll see. So
it's very different on the canal. We found straight away the navigation, it hasn't really been maintained, has it?
No, because of COVID, because of other issues. It's very overgrown.
Lots of overhanging trees, lots of trees in the water that have just been cut at the towpath and just left in the water.
Yeah. But we don't want this to sound like a moaning video, because we're back on the Kennet and Avon Canal.
And we love it.
And we love it, and we were expecting it to be quite narrow in places and a little bit overgrown, because it was last year.
Yeah, yeah.
So.
One thing is, the Kennet and Avon Canal is beautiful.
Stunning. Yes. Beautiful. As you can see from the backdrop here, we have railway line, bridge, farm with some bales of hay wrapped in rubber. I mean, what more could you want from a quintessential English countryside scene?
A lovely church on the hill. We'll zoom in later so you can see.
Oh yeah, over there in the distance, I can see it. So yeah, we're happy to be back on the Kennet and Avon and loving life.
Join us on our travels.
Yes, indeed.
We're leaving all this wonderful, lovely space. I don't know how I feel really. Excited about going down the Kennet and Avon Canal again, because that would be really nice. But we've just enjoyed it so much on the Thames. Look how wide it is. And we are a tiny boat in comparison to anything on the Thames. Let's head on in, onto two bridges, and then we've got Blake's Lock. And here we are about to turn onto the canal. It's definitely not the prettiest of entrances. We've got the dreaded High Bridge coming up after the lock, which I know we've both been quite nervous about. It's ironically named High Bridge because it is the lowest bridge on the Kennet and Avon Canal, and it also has a weir, and the river flows quite fiercely through a tiny gap, so it tends to push you into the side, and we did damage all of our pram cover last year when we came out of here.
You're the only one that ever made me feel so crazy. You're the only one that ever made me feel so happy. You're the only one that ever made me feel so glad. And lately I've been thinking about the things we used to do together lately. I've been thinking maybe we could do it all again. Why can't we just be friends? Here I'm alone and thinking, oh, on my own I'm drinking, I'm kissing pictures of you. If you only knew how much.
Okay, so we've got to go under the bridge, press the button for the traffic lights to go through. We've got the dreaded high bridge.
The sun. When we were one, now you're gone. I can't go on.
Now we've got to get the bridge just right. I'm armed with a fender to put down either side, just in case, to protect the sides of the roof. Heading into the stream, so it's going to be slightly easier. Fingers crossed. Doesn't help because the bridge is actually angled. You can see why this little stretch is a one-way system, because you wouldn't get two boats under this bridge, and the Weir would cause too many problems. You wouldn't be able to stop the boats. Thank goodness it wasn't too strong. So we are coming through the Oracle, which is a big shopping centre in Reading. Obviously some of it's open, other bits are closed. It is early morning, so I'm not expecting to see too many people. Beautiful flowers though, look at this. Looks gorgeous. Little pods set up for people. That's really lovely. Little circles with the table in the middle.
How much I love you, how much I love you, oh, how much I
system. So we had to press the button. When it said go, we can go. And that means that nothing will be coming the other way. And the reason it's done like that is because the weir is quite a weir in front of us, you'll see shortly. And that, although it's only a drop of about a foot, because it's going down a narrow channel, it's actually moving quite fast. Second lock of the day, county lock. And this only goes up by about a foot. Lots of 3, maybe 4-storey actually, some of these townhouses here as we're going past. Again. I remember when we came off the Thames and went onto the Grand Union Canal, how much we hated it at first. When you go from a really wide river to a very narrow canal, well, not narrow, it's a Widebeam canal, you do struggle at first. I think somebody needs to come down here with a boat and chop everything down at the sides. This is crazy. one's overhanging so much across the top we can't avoid it, so let's make sure my plants don't fall off. Then the lock is there. The lock. Yeah. See, now this is an issue. Mark actually can't see at the moment because the trees have not reached him yet. So he won't know that we've got to go round a bit. He's just coming out of some of the trees now. He's going to go back into a few. And this is the one with the weir, so we've got to get onto the lock landing with the weir flowing.
They were on the roof, but...
Mine looks a bit sort of pathetic compared to yours.
I'll come to you a bit, Paul.
Yeah, come to me.
Hi.
Hi.
Under control, eh?
Wow, I can't believe how much it is really overgrown. Since we were last on here. Or do you just forget? It's so overgrown that at the back of the boat you can't actually see where the canal is going. So you'll hear Mark shout and ask me what direction Rem.
Thank you for watching.
And if you like the video, if you can give it a thumbs up.
And don't forget to subscribe as well. Subscribing really helps the channel. And once you have subscribed, don't forget to click the bell icon, and that will give you future notifications when we post new videos.
And don't forget to comment. We love to hear what you have to say, and we will reply to every single one of them.
Every single one. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye. We like mooring and goring because it's never boring.
Very good.
And Julie's always snoring in goring.